Hey guys, it's Fiona from Eventide Reads, and today I'm here to do my book haul for November. So in November I've ended up with a lot of books. I do not know how. Well, actually I do. It's a complete and utter lie. But I'm going to pretend I don't know how. As usual, I've divided them up into segments, sections, whatever you want to call them, and as there's a lot, we'll just get on with it. So first off, we've got books from the charity shop. I've got a proof copy of Berserk, which I do own in hardback and haven't read yet. Saw this in the charity shop and was like, yeah, I'll have that. When I see proofs of books that I like or I own or I'm interested in, I just automatically just pick them up. Even if they weren't a proof and they were just a book. You know what I mean. The second book I got from the charity shop is one Lucy from the Queen and Contemporary / the Bumbling Bibliophile has talked about a lot. I know it's one of her favourite books, so when I saw it I had to get it. And that is Magnus of Stonewild by Kit Berry. I'm looking forward to this. It's really interesting. I don't know much about it, I just know that Lucy likes it, so that's good enough for me. Book 3 was a complete and utter random buy. It's a American hardback and just went, yeah, it's £1, why not? And that is Psych Major Syndrome. It's a very pretty cover. It's got a daisy on the back. I like it. But yeah, I got it for £1. She's studying psychology, if you can't tell. And I think she basically has to like psychoanalyze herself and her life for some kind of project, and something or other happens. I really have no idea about this book at all. And the fourth book I got from the charity shop this month is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson and Lauren Miracle. I have a love-hate relationship with John Green. I do like Maureen Johnson. I've never read anything by Lauren Miracle, so I'm kind of excited. I've just started it. We are doing it for the Bookish Brits book club for December. If you don't know, check out Bookish Brits tomorrow where I'll be doing my introduction video. So yes, I've joined the team at Bookish Brits. So if you don't follow them, I will leave a link down below because there's some awesome people there and you should follow them. The next lot of books are books that I have bought from bookshops, so The Works and Waterstones. So from The Works I got The Temptation, Kindred novel by Alyssa Vlanders. Paranormally romancy stuff? Don't really know. I've just been eyeing it up for a while. And the other one I got from The Works, seeing as I've never finished this book and I've read the other two and I read the third one this month, absolutely loved it, is Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. I need to finish this. I read most of it when I got it as a NetGalley ebook, but because of the editing I just never finished it. You just didn't know when it swapped from Echo to Noah, and it drove me nuts. These books I got from Waterstones. So we have Champion by Marie Lu, which we really struggled to get hold of. It didn't come into any Waterstones on publication day. Came into Arndale a couple of days later. My other half went and got it there for me because he's lovely. I then bought The Uprising by Lisa M. Stas because I completely forgot this was coming out. And I got really overexcited when I saw it in the box when I opened it. I was like, oh, it's in there, yay! So I proceeded to go and buy it almost straight away. I like this cover more than I like the first one. I like the picture on this one, but at least they match. The last book from Waterstones is After, which is an anthology. So it's 19 stories of apocalypse and dystopia. Woo! The main reason I bought this was because it has stories from Garth Nix, Carrie Ryan, Beth Revis and Sarah Rees Brennan. All the other authors in this I've never heard of before, but I like that sometimes. I'm really into short stories this year. I've read a couple of, oh you can't see them off the screen. I've read a couple of anthologies in this year and really enjoyed them. So, and because I love dystopia, I had to buy this when it came in. So pretty. I also bought a copy of Just One Year by Gail Forman, but I don't have that because it's currently on loan to my manager because she's a big Gail Forman fan. My next lot of books are freebies and proofs. Proofs that I've not requested for review and have received in a different way or whatever. So I got two sort of freebies. The publisher sent them to our guy who buys the books for our store, and they're very much sort of kids-ish books, so he said we could have a look at them because he didn't want them. So I've got the Tiny Book of Tiny Stories, which is really cute. It's got some lovely little illustration in and some really silly little stories. and it's just absolutely adorable, and it has like a cat thing on the front. I could not have it. And the other one is this lovely edition of Little Red Riding Hood. It's absolutely beautiful. Have a look at that illustration work. Oh, it's such a pretty book. Like, I'll show you. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I could stare at it all day. And like the text, the way the text is done as well. Oh, it's just so nice. The rest of this lot are the proofs. So I went to Wilmslow, as in my old store, recently to do some work. They had tons and tons of proofs that no one was picking up. So I had a rifle through like you do. So I've got Finding Jennifer Jones by Anne Cassidy. I've not read the first one, so I'm going to try and find the first one somewhere. I've never seen the first one while I've been working for Waterstones. I might have to wait till they publish it with this. I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited. I've heard good things about the first one, and my friend who I work with is excited for the second one. And then we have a random one that I picked up, Maybe One Day. This is like the only adult one I picked up. A heartbreaking story of two best friends facing the hardest future of all, a future without each other. I just like that sound. I mean, it's quite a big one. I don't know when I'll get around to reading it. It sounds interesting. I like friendship stories. Then also while I was in Wilmslow, I picked up this book called Tape. Side A is Ryan and side B is Amelia. And it's all about the boy makes a tape, I think it's like in the 90s or something, and the girl in sort of the present time finds it, and it's kind of like a romance over time, I think. That's the gist I got. I have no idea otherwise, but I love the cover. And then girl who doesn't work with us anymore, doesn't work with Waterstones, got sent a book from Walker. So I was like, can I have it? And so I've got The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. So I'm looking forward to that. It's all mythology and stuff. I love mythology. And lastly, I got these on Thursday. I met a rep from Hodder who I've not met before. She was absolutely lovely, and she proceeded to start handing me a load of books. I was like, oh, you're my new favourite person. So she gave me a proof of Love is a Number by Lee Monroe, which I've been eyeing up for absolute ages. It was one of my waiting on Wednesdays in the summer. She then gave me a copy of Tiger Lily, which is by Jodie Lynn Anderson. Another one that was one of my waiting on Wednesdays. This came out in October, so it's not that old. I was really, really excited to get that. And then she also gave me a copy of Imposter by Suzanne Winokur. I hope I've said that right. Again, like 2-3 weeks ago, this was my waiting on Wednesday for next year. It's not due out till January. I'm just so excited. The cover actually looks a lot nicer in real life than it does in the picture. Kind of like it, except that looks like they've done some word art. Other than that, it's really nice. And last but not least, we have books that I have done for review, or I've gotten for review, I should say, because I've not read all of them. So the first one was The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which I have read and reviewed and really, really enjoyed. Then I got the graphic novel of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, which again, I surprisingly enjoyed so much. I will leave links to the ones I've reviewed down below, because this is a video review, so you can check that out if you want. Then got The Almost Girl by Amelie Howard, from my Strange Chemistry peoples, who I like very much. This is a really cool sounding sci-fi, action-y, badass war thing, androids. It sounds like my cup of tea, and I absolutely adore this cover. It's so pretty. But I have to say, I think this book is probably one of my favourite books this month. I got so excited about this, and you'll probably all know what it is before I even show you, but it is Storm and Stone by Joss Sterling. I have read it, and I absolutely loved it. And I was so pleased with what she wrote. I'm just so happy. The main character is called Kieran. My partner is also called Kieran. So it made it very easy to like, and it was just a brilliant story. My review will come probably sometime after Christmas, because this is due out in February. And lastly, for review, I have a book on NetGalley. It is Taste of Darkness by Maria V. Schneider. And I'm so excited for it, like you have no idea. So that's all I got this month. It's a lot of books, I'm sorry. Probably not going to buy as many books in December because I've just had something delivered. I have just had my brand new 2DS delivered. Sorry, reflection, there you go. So I might just like vanish off the face of the earth for a few weeks. And Christmas in retail, so I'm planning on not spending a lot of money now because this was sort of like a present to him. This is basically my Christmas present from my other half. He's bought his PS3 and I bought this. So all my other money is going on Christmas presents and not books. But come January, I'll be buying so many books. So I hope you all have an awesome day and I will see you again soon. Bye bye!